Now at 6, police say the propeller fell off a small plane today just before it crashed in rural Wabash County. 3 people were on board. Good evening. I'm Heather Herron.
And I'm Mark Mellinger. Thank you for joining us. This crash happened in a farmer's soybean field off of 500 North, a half-mile west of Indiana 13 in the town of Urbana.
The pilot and 2 passengers got away with minor injuries, but the first firefighter who responded to the scene was shocked to see where that plane landed. News Channel 15's Lamar Holliday has been following the story and joins us from Studio 15 with more.
Mark and Heather, we first learned about this crash through our reported feature. I spoke with Jeff Bill, who was first on the scene, and he says he's glad those 3 people survived the crash and that the plane didn't hit his home.
What was a clear flight from Iowa to Van Wert, Ohio, became unsettling this morning for a pilot and 2 passengers in this airplane. The pilot realized there was an engine problem about 5,500 feet in the air. He knew he had to react quickly.
Headed to the directions that were given originally, and they were incorrect, and they rerouted us after we were en route.
Jeff Bill was the first responder to the scene, but once he was en route to the right location, he knew exactly where the crash happened.
It was actually behind my house instead of where I was planning on going.
A Wabash County sheriff deputy tells me the pilot was talking with air traffic control to have him land at the Wabash airport, but the pilot knew he wasn't going to make it. So he landed in this soybean field off of 500 North in Urbana. Bill was with the pilot and his 2 passengers until backup arrived.
2 men were outside the plane walking around doing fine, and the 3rd was resting on a wing and complaining of a broken leg.
That passenger was airlifted to the hospital this morning. Bill says the outcome of this crash is nothing short of a miracle.
All 3 of them are going to live through it. That's the nice part.
Now, the Federal Aviation Administration is now investigating this crash. It will be looking into the mechanical and air traffic records to see what happened moments before the crash. A deputy told me this was only the 3rd crash in the county he can remember over the past 30 years. In Studio 15 tonight, Lamar Holliday, News Channel 15.